And on with it, man. Let's make sure we live. Oh, let me check over here. Yeah, we should be live. We should be live. It said live. All right, cool.
Say live.
It says live. All right, so welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to the channel. Oh yeah, we live. We live. All right, let me turn this down over here so I'm gonna get that feedback. All right, so I want to welcome a special guest, my boy Aaron Drady Kruger. You feel me? The undefeated season regular champion, 14 and 0.
Thank you.
Hey, go ahead and introduce yourself, Pimp Juice.
How y'all doing? Drady Kruger, your regular season champ, as you guys may refer to me as now. Man, just a diehard Raiders fan, just out here told Staten Valley.
That's right. So, for those who don't know, he's in King of Kings Dynasty. It's the Dynasty, so we moving on, and I'm saying this season, everybody keep your same roster, all that good stuff. I'm saying just got a rookie draft and all that, whatever. So it's the Dynasty that we're gonna talk about first, since we got the regular season champ on here. He had a bye, so what I'm saying,
Needed it.
you needed that bye, huh?
Needed the bye.
So who'd you have on your squad that didn't actually play the first week first round of fantasy?
CJ Stroud, Isaiah Pacheco, Josh Jacobs, and then I'm forgetting two other people on defense. And you know what it was? I benched Max Crosby, worrying about his knee because I'd be following the Raider report and his knee's been messing up. So I took a gamble thinking they wasn't going. So I went with Josh Allen over Max Crosby, and that didn't come to fruition.
Right. Yeah, man. So, you needed that right there for you. That did it. Because if you would have played your week one, you probably would have lost. Probably.
Oh, I definitely would have. I think I had the second lowest points that whole week out of everybody.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. So you would have took an L.
It was bad.
Yeah, but shit, we good now though. You know what I'm saying? But you still got CJ Stroud out though, and Jacobs is iffy.
Is iffy. But the big thing that I'm happy about is that Pacheco's coming back because he's a little bit more consistent, to be honest, and they feed him a lot. But yeah, Stroud being out hurts. It looks like I'm gonna have to run with Tommy DeVito. We about to get this mob money out there.
That DeVito, huh?
I'm gonna hit him with the give me the points.
That's right. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna go over your matchup a little bit. You playing team slap your mama's pimp. Let's see here. So I'm gonna just kind of go over the matchup. Want to make sure ain't nothing being seen in my background. Got in trouble last time. All right. Yeah. So just looking at your matchup, man. You got DeVito as your quarterback. Your mama's pimp. He got Jared Goff against Minnesota. DeVito, who you play Philly on Monday night, Christmas. Merry Christmas, nigga.
But I just remember I did pick up Case Keenum. See, and I was worried one of y'all QB hogs was going to slide in there and take Case Keenum, so I went ahead and had to slide him because I forgot that they are playing Philly. So I might need Case Keenum to come through.
And then you got Henry as your running back. He got Kareem Hunt. Henry versus Seattle. Henry, if you would have, Henry laid an egg too, so you definitely would have lost.
Yeah.
He laid an egg.
Hobbs didn't do too much either.
Nope. So he got Hunt, and then other running back spots is you got Pacheco versus our Raiders. Oh, they play early. 11. Yep. Okay. Man, Christmas is gonna be popping with the basketball and football.
They're actually, for once, they're doing it right with the football. Like, I like the little Saturday games that we got, like 3 Saturday games, a Sunday, Monday. Like, I like how they're doing it now because it used to just be all bunched up, and then the rest of the week you sitting around.
Yeah. Yep. True. He got Tony Pollard, and then so we got then your third running back. What's that? Warren, Jalen Warren from Buffalo, Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
and then he got Javonte Williams. Let me a little backtrack story on Javonte Williams. This is my cousin that you playing actually, my blood cousin. He got a fantasy crush on this Javonte Williams dude. Like, he is a believer, and I am a non-believer. Not just because he a Bronco, you know what I'm saying, but I just don't see it. But I'm almost in every league, even in another dynasty league that I'm in with him, he has Javonte Williams. Like, he's like picked him high too. But that's a little bad. Javonte Williams, he finally scored a touchdown in like since week 3 or some shit. Like, he's ass to me, like, for real. I don't whatever. Then we got the wide receiver matchup. D Hops, you got D Hopkins versus Metcalf. D Hopkins playing they play Seattle, so they playing against each other. Okay. Garrett Wilson. He got Garrett Wilson. You got Thielen. Those are two. Thielen was balling though, right? In the beginning of the season, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was going off. He was top 15 for like at least 4 weeks straight.
Yeah, no, he was carrying your wide receiver room for sure.
Oh yeah,
he was carrying them for sure. But he got Garrett Wilson, that's iffy because of the quarterback play. But he do got Justin Jefferson back. He's back.
Right. And what kills me is I got Jamar Chase out.
Oh, you do have Chase, huh?
Yup.
Damn, bro. Hey, see, maybe the curse. Hopefully, the curse that I put you on. Hey, I was trying to curse you all year, bro. All year.
What did I say in the little fantasy chat? This only works in college football. Going undefeated only works in college football.
Only, and that's iffy at times too.
Right.
But so as far as your other wide receiver, you got Mims. I don't know, man. You don't got nobody else to put up in that slot?
Greg Dortch.
Let's see here. Greg Dortch. Damn. You hurting, bro. Okay. Then tight end, you got Kelsey. He got Tyler Kraft. I think that's his name. Let me make sure. Yeah, Tucker Kraft, the rookie that's been balling from Green Bay. He been putting up numbers, bro.
And Kelsey goosed last week.
Huh?
Kelsey goosed. He did horrible. He goose egged me for damn near.
He did. You know what? What did he do? Let me see. He only got, as far as what he usually put up, well, he only had 5 receptions for 28 yards. Damn. Yeah. You needed this bye. Hopefully he gonna have a bounce back. They play our Raiders, so our Raiders can guard tight ends for whatever reason.
Right.
And then we got the flex spot. You got Gainwell. Gainwell's been balling lately. He's been
getting his touches.
He's been getting his touches. His snap count has gone up since a couple of weeks. But Gainwell, his slot, he got Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore been eating with Flacco.
He has been.
He's been eating.
But it's only been 2 weeks with Flacco?
3.
I mean, he's been targeting him the most. 3. He's been targeting him damn near the most.
He laid an egg last week, though. He didn't have a good game last week. But yeah, he only had 2 catches.
Coop went off last week.
Coop did go off. He still got Keon Mitchell as his other flex. I'm pretty sure. So he gonna
from Baltimore.
Yeah, Keaton Mitchell. I said Keon.
Yeah. That's a luck to him. That was a rough watch.
As soon as I seen how you,
I was like, it's done.
Like that, I like, it's over. It's a wrap. Like, it's a wrap. When I saw that, I was like, it's a wrap. Oh, you got what's his name? Your other slot. I'm just looking at the straight up matchups. Puka, my nigga Puka. Hey,
he's coming back. He's coming back.
I was so mad. I really thought that I was the only one that was on Puka like that, because I've been following this rookie since he was in high school, bro. Since he was in high school, I've been owning. You know what I'm saying? He took an official visit to UCLA, you know, my squad, and I thought he was going to commit, but he went to Washington, and then from Washington he had a couple of injuries. Then he transferred back over to BYU because he's from Utah.
Was it BYU? I thought it was Utah.
It was BYU. He's from Utah. He's from Utah, but he went to he had a brother that went to Utah. He had a brother.
That's what I'm thinking of.
He had a brother that went to Utah. Yeah, man, Puka is nice, bro. I was in some on Instagram. Somebody posted about Puka like early in the fantasy season, like who was on Puka and too many people. I'm like, man, I was on Puka. Some boom, boom. Somebody was like, that's all cap. That's all cap. I tried to DM this dude all kind of shit. Like, look, bro, like I've been on Puka, homie. I ain't capping over here, homie. I know.
Right.
You feel me? But yeah, so Puka versus whoever, he gonna slot somebody in over there. Then you got Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker balled out. He balled out last week. And then he got Antonio Gibson, running back. And I mean, we got a lot of flex. So people whoever's watching, or if you're gonna rewatch or whatever, it's a large roster, a lot of flex. This is IDP, you know, same one, blah, blah, blah. I already talked about this especially if you didn't watch my videos. Then the other flex, you got Jacobs in there right now. He got Khalil Herbert. Then you got Michael Mayer, versus Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry balled out those 2 touchdowns.
He did.
Oh, you know what?
Michael Mayer balled out last week too.
He did. Did he score?
Yeah, he got a tutty.
Yeah, he scored. Yeah. He got a riser. Oh no, this you with a riser. Curtis Samuel been balling his last couple of games, especially his last 3 games. He been balling out. That's
Curtis Samuel got the same issue like EJ Moore or whatever, Elijah Moore. It's all on the quarterback. Can the quarterback get you the ball? Even Wilson.
I like how though. I like how he's slinging that rock around, but he been iffy the last couple of games. I think because he's been taking so many sacks. You feel me?
Right. That line is questionable at best.
And then he got Romeo Doubs, second-year player from Green Bay. Dobbs has been afterthought, but Watson is not playing no more. Well, I'd say not no more, but he's still out. But Dobbs is not being the guy. I got the guy that they go to. We'll talk about that. And then so this super flex. So then now we're at the quarterback slot. You got Browning. He got Russell Wilson. I like Browning, bro. He was a hell of a college quarterback, but he had he needed to get stronger. You feel me? Because he was at Washington, the Huskies.
Yeah.
He started all 4 years, man. He like their lead and everything in as far as passing. He had some good teams too. They balled out for him. He had
wasn't Drew Lock a Husky too?
Drew Lock. Oh no, he was Missouri.
Okay.
Missouri. But they did have a lock over there at Jake Locker.
Jake Locker. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
I think he was before Brownie. Or maybe, yeah, he was before Brownie. So Brownie took over when he left. Yeah. So now we're going to the IDPs. We got Crosby. We know you're a Raider fan. You got a lot of Raiders over here, boy.
They get the job done.
They do. As far as fantasy.
Right.
He got DeMarcus Lawrence. What is it? It's not DeMarcus, is it? It is DeMarcus. Okay, yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence. And then you got so that's D lineman. Raekwon Smith. That's a baller right there. Against Josie Wells. Then he got Demario Davis. He a oldie but goodie. Demario Davis, he's in his 11th year. His last 2 games, he's balled out. I think I actually drafted him or picked him up. I did draft him, but he started off slow or something where I just let him go. I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. I got too many leagues. But Demario Davis is an oldie but goodie. You got who's this? Josh Allen, the DN linebacker from Jacksonville. He's been eating. He's been eating. He won me a league. He won me a game. Hassan Reddick and Diablo. I think that's his name, right? The
From
Devon.
the Raiders,
Yeah.
Devon
Yeah.
Diablo.
Yeah. Devon Diablo. Yeah. Okay. He's been okay. And then we're going with the DBs. Teron Johnson from Buffalo. Has he been doing? He's been balling out his last 2
He's been
games.
balling out.
He's been balling
I think
out.
he's had one off game in the past like 5 weeks.
Yeah, just one. No, you're right. That was week 11 against the Jets. He didn't do shit. He only had 3 tackles. Other than that, he's been averaging at least 5+ tackles. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 tackles. Yeah, he's been doing his thing. And then he got what's his god name? Rashawn Jenkins. Rashawn Jenkins, he's a baller, bro. I like him. The safety from Jacksonville.
Dog.
Yeah, I like him. He got an interception too, I believe. No, he got a sack and an interception. Oh yeah, he balled out last week. Probably won him the game.
Did they win last week's game? I thought they blew it.
They lost, but they lost, but he balled out.
Right.
The
Well,
Jaguars
usually
lost.
loss is defense. If the defense lose, usually your defensive player eats. I've realized.
Mm-hmm. Then you got the other. So you got the Buffalo DBs. Oh, you got Jordan Pryor. He a oldie but goodie too.
He's been killing it this season so far.
Yeah. He had one off game, just one. Yeah, he been doing his thizzle. And then you got Khalil Mack, the Mack attack. Yeah, we shut him down this last week. You ate when they played us week 3 when that nigga had 6 sacks. He
I
put
think
up
he's
3.
top 5 in sacks right now. I think he's got to be top 5.
Oh no, he's top 5 for sure. For sure. He's having he got 15 sacks right now. He got 15 sacks. Yeah, he
You
doing his
wouldn't
thing.
know looking at their record.
No. But he did get 6 sacks in one game.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he did have a week from week 11 through 13 where he had 2 sacks a game. So he was eating right there. But his last 2 games, iffy. And then let's see here. He got Tremont Edmonds, the linebacker from the former Buffalo Bill. I liked him. He been
Where's
eating.
he at?
Tremaine Edmonds, he at Chicago.
Okay. I'll be
Chicago.
honest. I haven't watched. I think I've watched one Bears game this year. It's too hard. It's too rough to watch.
I'm invested only because I got Justin Fields in a lot of leagues. Even though he
I
was hurt.
like Justin Fields. I like him, but it's rough. I feel bad. It makes it worse watching it because I feel bad for him just getting torched up there.
Yeah, man. It's I think he's a franchise quarterback, bro. But he might they might shit. I wouldn't mind him being on the Raiders, homie. Like if they try to trade him or something, because they gonna have the number 1 pick and like the number 4. Like they're gonna have top 5 picks this draft because they got Carolina's pick from last year.
True.
So I wouldn't mind him coming to the Raiders. On God, I'd like it. Like he has the running ability. Obviously, I think he's a good passer too. I think he's a good passing, running quarterback. He just don't have the offense. I think it's just not. They haven't tailor made it for
It's
him.
too spotty. It's the Bears' offense is too spotty. The offensive line, they're not sinking. And one thing about Justin Fields, I feel like he needs to get bigger. Like you said about Jake Browning, he just needed to get bigger and stronger. Like Justin Fields is possibly the smallest quarterback in the league right now.
No, that's Bryce Young
He
by
look
far.
who's
He
smaller
got
than
a
Justin Fields?
he got a big lower body. Justin Fields. He's pretty stout. I mean, he ain't muscular up top, but his lower half, no homo, is kind of thick. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, but for real though, like he's like, he could be that Jalen Hurts type, but he's a
He
runner
needs
though.
to work on his hand strength because that boy be farting the ball out every time he get touched.
Yeah,
And
for sure,
that's horrible. It kills you.
for sure. Yeah, man. Then let's just kind of get through this, then so we can talk about everything else. So he got then you got Mafi. The
Boye Mafe.
boy Mafia. He bought it. Didn't he bought? No, he didn't do shit last against Philly. Ugh. He's all right. He's from Minnesota. Okay.
Oh no,
And
he's on Seattle.
no, I'm he
Oh,
from that's the college that he went to. I was looking at the
oh
college.
okay.
I was looking at the college. And then he got Jeremiah. I can't say his name. I fuck up names all the time. But this kid, this linebacker from the Browns, he been balling number 6. He the dude that be coming dressed up in his African attire, like his native shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga be looking smooth. That shit be looking hard. I can't even front. But he's been balling. He's been balling. He's been
Everybody on the
balling.
Browns been eating.
Yeah. And then you got Ellis. Who's his name? Caden Ellis. He's been balling. He's a sneak guy. He was one of those guys like, who the fuck? Like, who is this guy? Like, he's been eating all year long.
Consistent.
He has 100 tackles this year.
God damn, I didn't think that consistent.
He has 100 tackles. This dude's been balling. He's been balling. That's a sleeper right there. That's a gem. You keep
I
him.
got him when I lost Jordan Hicks.
Oh.
I was riding on Jordan Hicks because he was going to be the best linebacker in the league. I'm sorry, he was facing to be the best.
What's he at? He had Minnesota, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then he got Brian Burns. That dude is iffy. If he's sack dependent. If he ain't getting no sacks, he ain't getting nothing. Yeah, he's real iffy. Brian Burns from Carolina.
Yep.
And then he got Buda Baker. Buda has had an off year. He really don't want to be with the Cardinals.
You want to go somewhere else?
Yeah, he don't want to be. He I think he wanted to be in Philly. I think that would have been a good look for him too over there.
Or Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's been consistent when he's played. He's had some solid weeks for sure. And then you got this Leo, Chanel, from Wisconsin. He's I think he don't even think he start really, right? Because he was playing spot duty he do start. Okay, he do start.
Now he did.
He the right outside linebacker. Okay, he do start. I had him in. I actually drafted him in one of my other fantasy leagues, but I haven't been playing him because he hasn't really been consistent for me. You know. So yeah, so that's your matchup. You're actually right now you're projected to lose by 200 points, but projections. You know what I say about them motherfuckers? That don't mean a goddamn thing. You know,
Right.
If we based like everything off projections, I would have been undefeated like your team. You feel me? Because I'm always projected to fucking win every matchup. There's not
right.
I've been an underdog in not one match. Only got 3 losses, but regardless. But yeah, man. That's your matchup, man. So that's do or die right there for you. You win that one, you
When
in
to
the
go
ship.
home.
Win or go home, you win that one, you in the ship. And then I play my boy ATL Alcoholics. This is my boy Jay for you. This is the other semifinal matchup. Like I said, man, I'm always projected to win. That's my projections. That don't mean nothing. But I am riding. If we're counting playoffs, I know I'm riding an 11-game win streak. You know, I know you 14-0, you undefeated. You know, sorry, yeah, I said, but I am riding that second streak. You feel me? So kind of going my matchup a little bit.
Last week's game for you was a close one.
Hey, it's always close with my boy Belly. Look, that's my boy from the Sandlot. You know what I'm saying? He a wigger. You know what I'm saying? That's my white boy. That's my white nigga right there. You feel me? Like, that's my boy, man. That's my boy. He been
I was sitting
rocking.
there like, I thought you was gonna lose.
And I thought I was gonna lose too. No, for real. I was gonna be mad too. I was gonna be mad as fuck, bro, because me and him, he's been rocking it in my leagues. I promise you. Since it's been over 10 years. It's been 10 years. Like we we got that fantasy history together, and we just got the history of just him being my partner. He was out there in I don't know if he still live out there, but Santa Clarita. It's out there in
Okay.
Santa Rita. But yeah, so I squeaked through that motherfucker, boy.
I think I
Boy,
was less than 100 points.
it was 68 points.
Too close for comfort.
And look, so in the regular season, he beat me, but the stat correction got me the dub over
I
him.
remember that one. He was hot.
He was bad. He was bad about that. He was bad about that. But I told him, I was like, look, man, look, in shit, stat corrections, I hate them, and they do it tomorrow. So
Right. I was wondering why it doesn't show the matchup and everything, or like took a minute for the matchups to show and everything.
Well, they do that for the matchup they do that Wednesday because a lot of waiver wire people is like generally the waiver wires from Monday, Sunday at Sunday when the games start, and then Wednesday is when you can get your guys off the waiver wire from the weeks from that prior week, whatever. So yeah, I don't know, man. Stat correction come tomorrow, man. Maybe I lost. I don't know. Feel me? So it's right now though, I'm gonna take this dub. Right now. But let's kind of go through this little matchup real quick because I do want to go over the recap of last week as well of the other games. But yeah, so I got Justin Fields, he got Jalen Hurts. This is ATL Alcoholic. He 11-3, both 11-3. Then my running back, I got Montgomery. He got Cook, who ate last week against them Cowboys. I ain't a hater. Then I got Chuba Hubbard, and he got Ezekiel. And then he got Najee Harris, who has been shitting the bed. I got is it AJ Dillon? Yes, AJ Dillon. I don't know about AJ Dillon if he even gonna play. So I'm that's not my. I don't even know if he's gonna be my starting guy right now. I don't know. If I'm gonna have him in there. Maybe slot him in or at flex or something. But he got Jordan Addison. I got CeeDee Lamb. I got St. Brown. Amon St. Brown. He got Noah Brown. He got AJ Brown. I got Michael Pittman. I got TJ Hawkinson. That's my tight end. He got I can't think of name. Shaniqua Okawa from Tennessee. Tennessee. That was the tight end matchup. Then he got Chris Olave. I got Jalen Reed, who's been eating from the Packers. I got Nico Collins. I don't know if I'm actually starting, but he's in the starting lineup right now. And he got Michael Wilson from the rookie from Arizona. And then he got Quentin Johnson, the rookie from the Chargers. He need to take him out. I got Josh Downs, the rookie from the Colts. He's been solid, but he got injured, so he's been kind of on the downward spiral. He got James Conner, running back from the Cardinals. I got Rondé Moore, the wide receiver from the Cardinals. I got David Njoku from Cleveland. Hey, he been eating. Him and Flacco got a connection.
Right.
And then his other flex tight end he got is I was really contemplating picking this dude up from Cincinnati, Tanner Hudson, but he's been consistent since week 9, really. As far as he's had at least, except for week 14,
From who?
From Cincinnati. He the tight end, Tanner Hudson. He's a sleeper. He's a sleeper type cat. He not a rookie either though. He is in his 5th year. But since week 9, he's had 4 catches, at least 4 catches every week, except for week 14. He only had 2. And he'd been on the waiver wire for a minute. I don't know when he picked him up, but I was contemplating picking him up, but I never did. Maybe I should have, just so I can block. I'm all about the blocking.
Right.
I'm all about the blocking. You feel me? Then
At one point, you had like 6 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Talking about the shop is open.
Hey, you know what? And look, my boy Jay, for you, who I'm playing, when we were drafting, he was drafting quarterbacks like it was crazy. And then he was trying to shop them niggas at a high ass price. Did nobody buy it except my boy Belly. But he got the best out the bunch. He got Howell out of the bunch that he had. But he had some. So he got. I tried to get Kirk Cousins from him. I'm glad I didn't. He tried, but
Right.
he tried. Man, he tried to rape me, bro. He was like, oh, I'm gonna need a first rounder. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need that. I'm like, nigga, fuck
Whoa.
that, bro. Like, you got me. You
Keep him.
tripping. I'm
Keep
like,
him.
that's all you. I'm like, that's all you. No, sir. No, sirree. I don't want him. And then he got hurt. I was even trying to get Mark Jones from him. Mac or Mark,
Or
whatever.
Mac
Mac
Jones.
from the
New
Patriots.
England.
I was trying to get him. He's trying to sell him high again. I'm like, oh, bro, you tripping, homie. Like,
He ain't even starting now.
I'm like, you tripping, bro. I'm glad I didn't do it. But let's move on. So his he got his other flex is the rookie from Green Bay, the other rookie, what's that? The Tavion Wicks. The Tavion Wicks. He ate last week for sure. He had 6 receptions for 97 yards. He did his thing last week. Then I got what's his name? He was a former Raider, former Chief. Demarcus Robinson, the wide receiver he over with the Rams now. So I got him as my flex. My other quarterback, I got Kyler Murray, and he got Tua. Woo! All right, let's go through his defense. I got John Cooper. I think it's Jonathan Cooper from the Broncos. This kid, he came out of nowhere. He in his second year, from Ohio State. He's been eating on the D line for the Broncos. He's been eating, and then he got
I have not seen him.
huh?
I said I haven't seen it. I haven't. Broncos is another team. I haven't seen much of their play either.
No, they defense. So after they got mollywopped by Miami, their defense has been legit.
Right.
After Miami mollywopped them niggas, his defense been real legit for real. And then he got his D line. He got Carl Granderson. I got him in a couple of the leagues. This dude is he's nice. He's from Wyoming. I didn't even know that. He's solid cat, solid individual. Then the linebackers, that's where I eat at. That's where I eat at. So I got the Jacksonville dude. I ain't gonna try to say his name because I always fuck it up. He got Spillane though. Spillane, Robert Spillane.
Spillane.
Yeah, he got him. Then I got Zaire Franklin. He got what's his dude name? Frankie Luva from Carolina. I got Nick Bolton against the top linebacker over here from Alex Zone from Detroit. He's been solid all year long.
A lot of players on Detroit. I think I got a DB from Detroit, Derek Barnes.
Yeah, he's been balling. And Branch, the rookie, he's from
Yeah.
Alabama. Mm-hmm. Then at the DBs, he got James. What's his name? What's his first name? Darwin James. He's been balling. I
From the
like Darwin
Chargers?
James. Yeah, from the Chargers. He's
Yeah.
been too injury prone. But this year, he's only missed one game. He got 98 tackles. Yeah, he's been balling.
Right. He's one of the other than the front four up front. He's probably the best other player in their secondary.
Oh,
so they're gonna put him
in the secondary for sure. He been balling. See, I didn't want to draft him because of his injury history. Because I got burned by him a couple of seasons before where he'd been hurt. I'm like, fuck, man, like this dude fucking my shit up.
He didn't eat last week, did he?
No, well, shit. Did he? Let me see. Nah, he only had 5 tackles, but the week before that he had 11. The week before that he had 9. Like, you know what I'm saying? He has a 13 game tackle. Like he's been doing the shit. He's been doing the shit for sure. Then I got Petrie, Jalen Petrie, the safety from Houston. He's been off and on. But he was solid. Like he was a rookie last year. That I think he was like made second team All Pro, some shit like that.
I feel like
But
that's
he's
with everybody on Houston right now, off and on.
Yeah, he's been off and on, man. But he's actually solid. He only had like last year he had 147 tackles. This year he got 67. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's for the future. This is dynasty, so
right.
And then his other DB he got Bates, Jesse Bates. I think it wasn't he was with Cincinnati. Yeah, he was with Cincinnati for a little bit. But Bates been eating. Bates has been he been doing this shit. He got 111 tackles.
Damn. One of those sleeper players you don't even notice they eating like that.
He been 111 tackles. I ain't been eating. And then my other DB, I got DJ Reed from the Jets. He's been off and on. Like my DB's been off and on, man. Like he had a good game last week. He's off and on. But I got some other guys that I might slide in over there. Then the ID spots, he got Brooks, Jordy Brooks. I like Jordy Brooks, man. I got him in another team. So like see what my boy Jay for you. I met him in another league. With that I fuck with that I'm still in the Dynasty League. This dude named Fantasy Hustler. He do his shit on YouTube. He got a big following. He do his thing. So I got in his league like during the pandemic year 2020. Because I was always trying to find, like I'm always trying to find competitive people. You feel me? Like
right.
For some reason, bro, like it's always get people that be half in, half out. You know what I'm saying? With the leagues. Like, and I like Dynasty. Like redraft is cool. I mean, that's what we all know, right? But Dynasty is the new shit, right? So I'm looking for people. So I hopped in Old Boy League really to try to get people to get into a league with me. So I got in that league, and Jay for you, man, he was a solid cat, and he been rocking with me since then, since 2020. So as far as, and I bring that up is because a lot of his, like he got solid, his teams is solid. His
consistent.
His IDPs is solid because that's what he's been playing that for a minute. So he's not new to this. He true to this is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So he got some solid IDPs. So it's always a battle whenever I'm drafting with him. Because it's like, damn, should I? Is he like, what is he about to do? Like, God damn it. You know, yeah, like I don't
trying to stay ahead of the curve.
I don't like being in front of him. Well, I don't like being behind him, or you know what I'm saying, or him in front of me. Because it's always, if I'm picking somebody, I'm like, damn, hopefully you don't snatch my guy. Or I know he feel the same way because we almost think the same as far as when it comes to IDP. Like we probably got different philosophies for offense, but IDP is definitely the same.
I mean, if you look at your guys' team, it's fairly matched up. Like, exceeds why the proof is in the pudding as far as the record. I think you won the tiebreaker, but your teams is fairly matched up. Even look at it, Kyler Murray versus Tua. It's a different style, but equally going to be points. Like, that's the game to watch.
Yeah. So this is gonna be, and I put it in the chat though, because like I said, we're in other leagues together. We in two different playoff, and I already beat him. Got him out of there first round. Get out of here. So that's why I said third time going. Hopefully, it's not the charm for him.
Right.
But those first two matchups were in the first round. So this is the one he made the second round. Semifinal. So hopefully I can get him out of here, and that'll be 3-0 against him in the playoffs.
That's a tough one.
That's tough. It's tough. So let me finish it out. Then I got Bobby Okeke. See, I like Bobby. The dude from the Giants. He was with the Colts. He was one of those sleeper dudes that, because Shaq Leonard, who's now with the Eagles.
Yeah.
he was his understudy, and then Shaq started getting hurt, and they was playing this kid. He from Stanford. They was playing this kid, and I'm like, so I had to pick up, because I've been on Shaq Leonard for a minute. It was first, his name was Darius Leonard, but he changed it this year to Shaquille, or whatever. But I was on him early because Leonard was getting hurt. I'm like, I need his backup. Who's his backup? Because whatever defense they're doing over there, they linebackers
It's going
eating.
through him.
Yeah, they linebackers is eating. So I got him, and then he started eating. So his last 2 years in Indy, he really balled the fuck out. He got 122 tackles now. But yeah, I got Bobby Okeke. He from Stanford. I got what's his name? Jack Campbell. This is the linebacker from Detroit. I drafted him early. Because he was the first round draft pick for the Lions. So I like what their coach is doing over there. He played tight end, but he's a gritty defensive type of guy. So I'm like, they picking up Jack Campbell in the first round.
They're about to get something done over there.
He knows something. Let me pick him up. But he started off slow. But he's picked it up the last couple of games. And then I got Quentin Williams. Quentin is his brother. I got Quincy Williams from the Jets. I've been on Quincy Williams since he burst into the scene a couple of years ago, which was actually 2021.
And Quentin's the rookie, right?
No, Quentin is the D lineman from the Jets. He's not a rookie.
Okay.
He's younger. He's younger than Quincy by 3 years. He went to Bama, the brother, the D line the D lineman from the Jets.
I don't know why I thought he was a rookie.
Nah, he's like his third year. I think this is year 3 for him. Then he got Quay Walker, who was my guy. He got Devin Lloyd, and then he got what's his name, Ivan Pace, who's a rookie. I was on him, then I let him go, and then he's been eating his last couple of games. Ivan Pace from the Vikings. From the Vikings, he's one of those sleeper guys. Devin Lloyd is a good linebacker. He went to Utah. He was killing my Bruins every year. He was in fucking he was in college. So he's a good linebacker. He's an understudy to my other guy that I got, but they both start, so it's not like he's a backup or nothing.
Right.
And then I got what's his name, Cameron Bynum from Minnesota, the safety. I like him. He went to Cal. Like, I like a lot of Pac-12. Now the Pac-12 is gonna be out. So but I keep it West Coast. You feel me? He went to Cal Berkeley. I've been knowing about him for a while. I want him to go to UCLA. So it's a look. I know these kids because I always want them to go to my fucking school. You feel me? So I keep up on him, but he was solid at Cal, and he's solid right now in the pros. So, but that's
you out here doing scouting before scouting's needed to be done for players.
For real. It's an addiction. I can't even lie. But yeah, man. That's the matchup. Just wanted to go over our 2 matchups in depth. You feel me? Since you my guest, you feel me? But we'll go over the other matchups. I'm in other leagues and talk about some recapping. But yeah, that's it. That's King of Kings right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Dynasty League. Yeah, man. Best luck to you. You ain't going nowhere. I ain't about to log you off or nothing. But best of luck to you.
I actually do gotta go. I gotta go take a work call in a minute.
Okay, yeah. Well then just you should say something where you can like end or it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta go right now.
All right, my dude. Yeah.
All right, pimping. All right.
All right, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you in the finals.
Absolutely.
Later.
All right. So yeah, man, that was my boy Aaron, King of Kings. He has been undefeated all year long. And I've been talking shit to him because I've seen it. I seen the number 1 seed lose in the first round. Well, since the NFL went to the 7, I kind of adapted those concepts. So first round, you get a bye. That's the only person get a bye if you got the number 1 seed. But I've been on him, letting him know that he's gonna lose when he finally play. But if he would have played last week, his shit would have been done. His shit would have been done. He would have been out. But he got a tough matchup, man. He got some injuries. He got some injuries that he gotta get over with. But let me finish out talking about these other leagues because wifey got to get dressed and go to work pretty soon. So I'm gonna do that. All right. So yeah, that's King Kings. Those are the two matchups, the semifinal matchups. Let's go to Cali Kings. Um, last week I told y'all I was 10 for 10 in my leagues, making the playoffs. So week the playoffs passed, and I won 8. I went 8 for 10. I'm hoping to go 9 for 10 because of a stat correction. Because my matchup in one of the hustle leagues was really close, like point something points, like not even a full point. So I'm hoping for a stat correction to come through for me. That'll make me 9 or 10, but I'm 8 of 10. I'm gonna talk about the league that I fucking lost in, which is Cali Kings, which is my baby. Shout out to my boy Glenn. He hopped on here and told me that he was gonna fucking beat me. He told me he was gonna beat me, and he beat me. Good shit, boy. Good shit. Cause my team laid an A. I had Zach Wilson. I started Zach Wilson, right? I started Zach Wilson over Nick Mullins, who played Cincinnati. Now, Nick Mullins didn't have a great game like that because he had some 2 interceptions. But he did. Oh, the Ducks flipped. I'm looking at. He did have great statistics, stats. Even if he had 300 points and I got negative 3 points from Zach Wilson, even if I would have started him, I still would have fucking lost. I lost by 700 points. And I'm probably like, damn, that's a lot of points. How many? High scoring league, man. Everything counts. Everything matters, okay? Anyway, I lost that matchup, man. There was nothing. I mean, just looking at it, people I had on the bench, there was nothing that I can do. There was not a matchup. There's not a body that I would have been able to replace that would have got me the dub. He just was the better team. He had the better players that week 15. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing. So I don't feel bad. Even with just Zach Wilson laying the egg, I don't feel bad that I lost because it was nothing that I could possibly do to have won the game. Nothing. So it was like, oh man, if I would have started him, I would have won. Nope. Didn't matter. My team, my players laid an egg, and his didn't. And he got some hitters over there. He got Tua, Chris McCaffrey, the Chandler dude from Minnesota. What's his name? Ty Chandler, who ate. CeeDee Lamb, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who ate last week at least. Who else? TJ Hawkinson, who really didn't eat. He got Higgins, T. Higgins. You know what I'm saying? So he has some players out there. And then what do you have in IDP? He got Jesse Bates, who's been eating all year long. Then he had fucking Jordan Battle, who's a rookie from Alabama with Cincinnati, who ate last week. Like they just had a great week. So there was nothing I could have done. Nothing I could have done. So shout out to my boy Glenn. Congratulations, man. You moving on. You beat me like you said you was. Fuck you. But congratulations, though. So kind of go over the matchups for that week. So my boy Mike, somewhat athletic against Glenn. He's actually favored to win. He's 11-3. He put in a lot of work. He's favored to win that. And then we got the defending champ made it to the semifinals, Your Mama's Pimp, against Team Minister Fantasy, which is my other cousin, who was the number 1 seed, had a bye. So they battling it out. Projection is for Minister Fantasy to win. Projection is for Somewhat Athletic to win. But you know what we say about projections, right? Fuck them. Don't mean shit. So yeah, that's the Cali King matchup. Top dog. Top Dog. We go over to Top Dog. I won that matchup. Let me see. Who did I play? I played my boy Jay A for you, ATL Alcoholics. Beat him by 200 points. So this is a 14-team league, so there was no buys. I was the number 1 seed. There was no buys. He was the 8th seed. I went 10-4. He went 7-7. Got that dub. So I move on to the semifinals, and the semifinals is as it's going to be. I play. Who I play? I play my boy Ringo. I'm projected to win that one. And then my boy. So look, last week when I got on here, my boy Boss Raider, because he's a Raider fan like myself. His name was slipping my mind, and I felt so bad. I felt like what the fuck? This is my boy, Rudy. My boy Rudy made it to the semifinals against Jan Michael. This is gonna be that's actually the top matchup as far as projections. So my boy Rudy did his thizzle. Congratulations on your dub last week. You made it to the semifinals. You play Jan Michael, and I play Ringo. Rudy and Ringo are co-workers. So yeah, so we're gonna battle it out. We'll see what it do. Hopefully 2 Raiders will make it. You feel me? Then we go. Look, I didn't talk about this league, and I feel bad because I posted up in the league that for my boys to watch, and I didn't mention not one thing about the league. My bad. This is the big league. This is my other cousin, Samaje. This is his league. He tailored the league off of Top Dogs. So everything's the same as far as the settings, scoring, all that's the same. So I was the number 1 seed over there. Yes, and I won. I won my matchup, and I played my other little cousin, Chris. Little Chris smacked him up. Get out of here. I didn't even talk no shit to him like I usually do. Whoop that ass, though. I whoop that ass. But moving on to the semifinals, though. I played T Grizzly for real. You know, T Grizzly in this league, man, he been holding it down. He been doing his thizzle for a while. Well, it's only been 2 years, but he been doing his thing, man. I think he made it to the championship round last year, so it's gonna be a struggle to beat this team. I'm projected to win. We already know about that projections. And then my other cousin. So I got a lot of family members, man. We play this and we win. You know what I'm saying? We do this shit. That's how we get down. But it's the same cousins that's winning and advancing over. This is Samir, Minister Fantasy against Team Perio 08. That's the other semifinal matchup. And then my bad too, man. Samir, he did have the number 1 seed, so we had a bye. So he was waiting in the wings to see who he was going to play. So he got Team Perio. So that's the semifinal matchups over there in the big league. That's 14 team, 8 players make it. Then we go over to quarterback chaos, 14 team league as well, right? I won my matchup. You feel me? So I went and did my thizzle over there. And then so the semifinal matchup is me versus Team J Dub Double 808, who was the number 2 seed all year long. He did his thing, man. I'm projected to win that matchup. And then Samir made it past Team Yo Mama's Pimp. Yo Mama's Pimp is upset, about Gino, them playing around with Gino. If he's going to play, is he not, blah, blah, blah. It's a 3 quarterback league, so you can only hold 3. So, he wasn't able to pick up another quarterback. And we'll talk about that, how that's going to work out for next year, moving beyond as far as the waivers and shit like that. But Samir made it against Team Gridum, he has to be a Raider fan. That's his logo. Feel me? So that's the semifinal matchup. That's the heavy hitter matchup, actually, because they got the most projected points. Everybody that made the semifinals, and let me make sure before I even say it, everybody has 3 quarterbacks. Yeah. So it's a 3 quarterback league. If you're lucky enough to keep 3 quarterbacks throughout the year, you solid. J double 808, he got 3 quarterbacks, right? Yep. Me and him, we've been rotating our 3rd quarterback off and on. I started off with 3 that I was able to draft, but I traded Deshaun Watson in the middle of the season. Glad I traded him. But then I was able to pick up like some stragglers because this whole year there's a lot of quarterbacks been starting. So, but I got Taylor Heineke. I had Easton Stick or whatever his name was last week. I let him go for Taylor for this week because I like the matchup. I like Taylor Heineke a little bit better. So he's going to be my 3rd quarterback for this one. So yeah, I'm not going to get in deep with the matchups. And like I said, I gotta go in the next 15 minutes or so. I've already been going an hour. So good looking for who's all watching this. Look like I got one. I don't know who it is, but I can't see on my phone. Yeah, I can't see on my phone. So now I'm not going to talk about my other 3 dynasty leagues. But I did win 2 out of the 3. And this is one of the leagues that I'm hoping the stat correction will come through. I just talk about that matchup a little bit. Like I lost 303. I had 303.98 points. He had 305.97. So this is one of those things where I picked up some guys, right? I picked up some defensive players because but I do play IDP in majority. 95% of my leagues that I play in, maybe even higher percentage than that, are IDP. So I picked up some IDP players from the Patriots, but I was so busy. I got so many leagues, man. I got so busy, I forgot to slot them in to start them. Instead, the two spots that I had them set up for laid an egg. Like the players that were in that started laid an egg. If I would have started those guys that I picked up for that week, it'd be a no-brainer. I would have been 9-10 for sure. You feel me? So there were 2. I'll just go over the names real quick. Who is it? Where you go? Jennings, the linebacker. Anthony Jennings. He put up 12 points. The guy that I was going to start him over put up 2. That's 10 points right there. That's 10 points. And then the other guy was from the Patriots again, Mac Wilson, the linebacker. Both these cats from Alabama. Shit, I didn't even realize that. He put up 13 points. And the guy that I was going to play him over put up 2. That's 21 points right there. I don't have to worry about it. So this is one of those situations where it's like, golly, if I would have started him, put him up, one of those things, man, kind of fucked me over. But anyway, man, that was my boy that I played, Big Tons, 917. That's his screen name. I fucks with him, Big Tons, and he would have. I would have had that dub, man. I would have had that dub over him, easy. It would have been a wrap. I would have had 324 to 305. Like it would have been no worries. But let's talk about that one. So not the last league, because I do want to go over the Transit League, because that's what a lot of my cats are in. But I do want to go over Gridiron Glory Hole, because I promoted in this league that I was going to go live. This is the league that I was talking about as far as like it's very similar to my leagues, but it's not, because they only have one IDP slot. I have damn near a starting defensive team as my IDPs, but they only got one. I had a bye. This week. But let me go over the matchup since this is some new cats, man. I want to shout them out, give them some love. So I had a bye, and somebody else had a bye, but the 2 matchups, man, were really almost they weren't even. It was 2 blowouts, really. My name Jeff Urson beat Marinelli's 0-16. And then Hammy Turner versus We're Pretty Good. So We're Pretty Good won, and my Jeff Urson won. They matchups. So they moved on to the semifinals. So I was the number 2 seed. I'm playing We're Pretty Good. My team has been real solid over here. I'm projected to win. I should get the dub, but you never know. And then these two cats that are playing each other in the semifinals, they're, I think, let me make sure, because one of them, no, is my Jefferson and then Detroit SOB. That's the other semifinal matchup. Detroit SOB was the number 1 seed over there. I was the number 2 seed, so obviously we're not gonna play each other in the semifinals. But yeah, man, they did their thing in week 15. So I was over there resting. Team was resting up, and then yeah, that's the semifinal matchup over there. Gridiron Glory Hoes. You guys, man, are more than welcome to join my league. I want to make, and I'll talk about that anyway. Y'all more than welcome to join my leagues next year, man, for sure. All right, so let's go over the last league. The last league is the Transit League. This is where, I mean, I know these, well, not all of them, but this is the league where this is my cousin's friends, his co-workers. My boy Rudy, Ringo over there, my boy Kenny Breeze over there, Armando over there, Raymond. These all cats that work together, man. Like they've been doing this league with each other for a while. Just like the quarterback chaos, but Dean, my boy Dean, that passed away. Excuse me. But this is a regular smuggler league. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those leagues where you gotta go running back heavy. It's not IDP. We got kickers. We got a team defense. So it's like I'm saying all this to let you guys know that I can play in any setup. Okay, I can play in any setup. I'm down to hop in any league. You feel me? Just let me know what the setup is. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go over the scoring settings and I'm gonna do what I need to do. But I did. So this was a 12-team league, but 8 people made it. So it made it to where only 4 people don't make it out of 12. That's kind of whack. It should have been 6 or 7. 7 out of 12 or whatever the case may be. But 8, there was no buys. It didn't matter. I had the 2 seed and I won. I smacked the good cat. And then Raymond's ridiculous team beat Team Rush. And then what? Oh, so this matchup right here, my boy Kenny Breeze and my cousin Daryl Poop Dog still pimping. This matchup was less than a point. So stat correction could change who wins this quarterfinal matchup. But he moves on as of right now. He moves on, and then Ringo, who's been number 1 all year, he smacked Mean Green. He was number 1 seed. He smacked him. So the semifinal matchup is me, Stativelli, versus Raymond's ridiculous team. And then so that's the 2 and 3 seeds. And then the 1, which is Ringo, versus Still Pimpin', my cousin Daryl, Poop Dog. So yeah, that's the semifinals over there, man. Like we going at it. So again, man, I went 10 for 10 in every league that I was in this year, and I won 8 of the 10 matchups. Yeah, 8 of the 10 matchups. So I lost officially in CALIKINGS. Like that was a no-brainer. I got smoked over there. And then in Hustler League, I'm praying for a stat correction. You feel me? I want a stat correction to help me out. We'll see how that go. But yeah, man. So I wanted to kind of go over some other things as well. I already went over as far as the MVPs and all that stuff last week. But there's going to be changes moving forward as far as the waiver wire, how that's going to work. How I did it this year was you know, you had to be real strategic on how you picked up your players. And some people were with it, and some people didn't really understand it. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? So moving forward next year and beyond, uh, Sundays is going to be a free agency day. What's good, my boy? What's good with it, man? I already talked about how you smacked me. I already talked about how you smacked me, man. All right, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? I already talked about how you smacked me, man. But moving forward, on Sundays, you'll be able to pick up people. Like it'll be a free, like everybody. It won't be waivers for Sunday. You feel me? So if a player gets injured, because we had a lot of injuries, man. It's a lot of injuries, and a lot of late scratches, and it wasn't really fair that you had to try to put that person on the bench and then try to get somebody for next year, for Monday, that Monday night game. You feel me? And it was going to be a scrub because everybody was, the leagues are deep, the roster's deep, the waiver wire is, the free agency is not pool is not that big. But so moving forward, Sunday and Thursdays will be free agency. You'll be able to pick up anybody because those are the games that, those are the days that really have games. Other than that, everything's going to be a waiver. I want to. I'm only a commish in one dynasty league, which is King of Kings. I want to, if it's possible, to make each and every one of these leagues, except for quarterback chaos, because we can't do quarterback chaos as a dynasty with 14 teams and 3 quarterbacks. That's just not possible. That is not going to work out. But I do want to make Cali Kings a dynasty. I do want to make Top Dog a dynasty. And that's it, because the big league is not my league. I'm just a participant in over there. But Cali King and Top Dogs, I do want to make those dynasty leagues. Obviously, we're not going to keep the players that we got now, so it had to be a restart dynasty. But we drafting over again. But yeah, um, King of Kings is the only dynasty that I have. But I'm willing to hop in anybody else's teams, dynasties and redrafts and all that shit, man. Like I'm a fantasy head, man, and I do this. Got 6 minutes. And I do this, man. Like I live off this shit, man. Like I'm always scouting. Um, and when I say by scouting, like high school kids to the college and then to the pros. So, my knowledge is up there. I always felt like I can be a debate guy. I got a lot of opinions about things. But I'm a homer too, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Raider fan. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a Dodger fan. I'm a UCLA Bruin fan. I'm real strict on, or I don't know what's the word, like, but I'm all about the rivalries. So I'm a Raider fan, so I don't like no Chiefs, but that's not gonna stop me from drafting these motherfuckers. You feel me? Um, I'm a UCLA fan. I hate the Trojans. I don't know if I'll draft a Trojan though, because them niggas be sorry in the pros. Sorry, especially the quarterbacks. But Caleb Williams, he's a generational talent. He wasn't a real Trojan because he was with Oklahoma. Um, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a Laker fan. I hate the Clippers. That's not a rivalry, but I just don't like them because their fans just be talking too much shit. They hang banners. I mean, they hang selfies. We hang banners, right? I'm a Dodger fan. I don't like the Angels. That's not a rivalry, but I don't like Frisco. Um, you feel me? Anyway, um, I want to make Cali King and Top Dogs a dynasty. So if y'all with it, man, I'm gonna put it in the league. I'm put it in the chat and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, this is just a recap. I'm gonna do another recap next Wednesday. It's gonna be later in the day though, because I do. No, it's gonna be at night. It's gonna be at night because that's really my late night when I work. So it's gonna be at night. So I'll send out invites for whoever want to hop on. I'm on Mountain Standard Time. I know Glenn, you're on the Pacific Time, so we're an hour different. So next week, if you want to hop on, I'll shoot you the invite for that. But I'm a be consistent now. Moving forward, I'm gonna be consistent as far as with my videos and shit like that. I'm prepared. I was here on time. I had to change the time though, but I was here on time. I'm able to do it from my phone, so I can be able to walk around, do what I need to do, not really show my background because I'm in my room / office, and this is not really good to really show my bed and all that good stuff. You feel me? But yeah, man. Best luck to everybody that's moved on. My boy Glenn, you did that. You did that, bro. You did that. You got me, like you said you was. Um, yeah, and shout out to Hustler in his leagues, his dynasty leagues. But I'm not gonna go over those leagues because you ain't in none of my leagues. Um, anyway, and then Gridiron Glory Holes. You guys, y'all some solid cats over there, man. So I really want y'all to fuck with me and fuck with my leagues. So that's why I really try to talk about y'all league a little bit more. But yeah, man, Rudy, my boy Rudy, what up with it? Big cousin, Big Relly, Big Dara, Big Poop Dog, what up with it? Shout out to Aaron for hopping on. Shout out to Glenn for always. You down for Dynasty? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out for Glenn for always watching. Much love, my G. Who else I want to give a shout out to? Shout out to Samir, man, for moving on. You've been real solid this year. I got you. Trust me, I got you. I ain't forgot. Shout out to Jan Michael, my boy Jan Michael. Shout out to Ringo. You've been doing your thizzle this year. Just shout out to everybody, man. I got to get up out of here, man. Wife, you got to get dressed. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm Glenn, for real, man. For real, for real. You're going to be up in there. But yeah, man. I'm out.